A few years back in Star Citizen 3.x patches, in the early days, there was a few missions that CIG had introduced back then. The very first one was essentially, that actually was only one type. It was a patrol or an escort type mission where an NPC, you would meet up with an NPC, then the NPC will go around and I believe do a little bit of exploration. And as it takes you from point to point, you may run into some NPCs that may try to kill it, then you have to defend it. So in the latest roadmap roundup, we've gotten some more information as to future missions that we're going to be expecting in the future, perhaps 4.1.x patch, where we'll be seeing a similar mission but updated. So let's just get straight into that. So now, when we look at the notable changes for 4.1 Space Combat Mission Patrol, it says add in a patrol mission that takes the player through a series of patrol points. At each waypoint, players can run into a variety of objectives and encounters. So it seems like they took this same mission type and decided to add on to it. So now I'm really curious to see what kind of varying mission objectives that we'll have to do as we go to these waypoints. Okay, so it's really interesting because they're not only doing the patrol version, but they're also adding the ambush version for the same kind of mission, right? Space Combat Mission Ambush. It says add in an ambush mission that tasks players to set up a trap in an asteroid cluster and ambush high-value target ships as they pass by. All right. So now, this seems like the piracy variant of this mission type, which is actually pretty cool. It doesn't necessarily have to be piracy. It could be an ambush for maybe a pirate group, or maybe Ninetales doing a drug trade or something like that. We have to ambush them. But CIG can take it in any direction that they choose to. But it just seems like this is just the piracy side of things. But when I think about these two mission types, right, the patrol and ambush, it seems like CIG can also go into the route of having the same mission but two sides of it, right? Where a player will take the patrol mission and escort the NPCs, and another player will take the ambush mission that will be responsible for ambushing said NPC that this player is defending. So now that's the PvP aspect of things, where they put players together. They've done this in several scenarios. For example, investigation missions, where there will be one point of interest where multiple players will have different missions to just go do different things at the same site. Okay, so which is really interesting. So CIG, I'm really curious to see what kind of scenarios these will be. And also it's very important that CIG considers that keep some of these missions PvE only, and some of them make them PvP. Which will keep things interesting, because there are some solo players that don't want to deal with other players, so that they have an opportunity to also experience the same missions. All right. CIG also went ahead and they've added Space Combat Mission UEE training mission. So it says adding a suite of UEE training missions that teaches players about various ship combat scenarios, introducing new challenges as a player progresses. Really nice. I'm really curious to see. I'm not sure, maybe this is an extension to the new player experience. We'll have to see how this goes. But if they can add unique rewards that you can only get through doing these missions, that'll be really nice, because then I'll be keen on doing them. Okay. And then lastly, it says a redacted Space Combat Mission, adding a new redacted mission. Interesting. So this one, I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it seems like it may be something that will pull players together. PvP. I'm suspecting it's going to be PvP, but we'll see what CIG does. Looks like we have some new stuff coming out for 4.1.x in the next coming weeks. Excited for it. By the way, I started a new Star Citizen gameplay channel where I only put high quality gameplay videos there. There's a new video that just released where my org took on Hathor and we ended up fighting essentially the entire server. You can check out that video here. I'll see you there.